Hey, my name's James Nicholson, and in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 ways that you can build your email list using Instagram. Now, let's face it, pretty much everyone that you could ever want to sell to is on Instagram. Now, what also is important is that you don't rely just on these social platforms. You see, I've seen it time and time again, and you've heard of people that this has happened to, where they build a big following, and then for some reason, that platform either gets shut down or just less valuable, right? This has happened to me. So my Twitter profile has 100,000 followers, which is great, right? Huge amount of people. Now, the problem is people aren't using Twitter like they used to. 5 years ago, that used to get a ton of business for me. Every time I tweeted, something would come off it and I'd get sales, and it was really, really good. Now, not so good. And so it's really important that we control the conversation. I watched Russell Brand, and I've been listening to some of his YouTube videos recently, and he's aware of that, right? And he's constantly saying, please join my email list, because you never know what's going to happen. And I want to be able to carry on that conversation with you and tell you where I end up if that doesn't work out, right? And so these are some things that you can do in order to build an email list using Instagram. First and foremost is to offer a guide or report, right? We do that all the time. This is one that I've got on how to use virtual assistants, 51 tasks that a virtual assistant can do for you, right? And so that guide or report, we put that in our link in bio, right? And so we'll mention that in posts, we'll mention that in stories, and we'll say, hey, go and check out, if you want this guide, go and grab it in the link in the bio. That's an easy way that we send people across to our link tree, and then they download my guide and report. Then they are in my list. So that's one way that you can do this. Next is just to ask them to subscribe to your list, right? And so in your bio again, you could make a very simple landing page. And on that landing page, you could just say, hey, look, subscribe here, and you'll get notified of new content and value as and when I launch it. And that's another great way to build a list, taking them off Instagram and putting them over to your own business. So that's very, very good. Now, my girlfriend owns a brand called Chockneys Brownies. And if you haven't had a Chockneys brownie, go and check them on Instagram. Very, very popular brownies. And so they do very well with competitions, right? And so you could run a competition, and rather than the normal way, what do most people do on competitions? They say, like this post, share it, comment, same. Rather than do that, get them to enter their email address, right? And so you can put that in the link in the bio. You can say, hey, look, there's a link in the bio to enter your chance to win something. Just go to the link in the bio and enter. And that's a way to build your list. People love competitions on Instagram. Very, very popular way of getting growing a list. And that works very, very well. And so competitions are very, very good. Now, another way, now this will have a little bit more work, but stickers are very good. So a sticker is where, for example, you create a poll or you put a question on your story that people can answer, right? And so what you can do is you can put that question as email me, like put your email address in, and they can send you their email. Now, that's a little manual, because then you're going to have to move it across to your system. But you could say, look, if you want to enter the competition to win brownies, enter your email here. People will send you their email address. You then move it across to your system manually, and that can build you tons, because it's easy for people to do, right? It's easier than the link in the bio, and it works really, really well. So that's a great way to do it as well. And with Instagram TV, if you're not using that, I really recommend that you use it. One thing that is really good on that is when you do a normal post, right? If you do a normal post and you put a link, it's not clickable. It just doesn't work. But on IGTV, when you do the description, if you put a link in there, which can link off to a landing page for a guide or a competition, it's clickable, right? That's a big, big difference and a game changer. So use Instagram TV and make sure that you send people to a landing page where they can opt in. And we cover all of this stuff on this channel. This is exactly what we talk about here, is marketing, growing and scaling businesses. So do check out all the other videos. But these 5 ways are great strategies at building your email list with Instagram. I'd love to know your comments, thoughts, on this. So do comment below. Can you quickly like this video and do subscribe and hit the bell? Every day I've got new content on growing and scaling a business, so you want to check that out. And look, if you really want to grow your business and your email list, this is the best way, is to grab Expert Mastery. And I'm going to put a link in the description so you can grab a free copy of that today. We'll post a physical book out to you in the next few days. I'm James Nicholson. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye for now.